This is a video tutorial regarding how to add a new point file to a layer map. The first thing that you may find yourself, you have an existing point layer. This one, if you'll notice, is on the Y drive, so you do not have edit permission for it. You need to save a copy of it to your own drive. So how to save a layer file: right click on Home Improvement, select Data, Export Data, and find a location where you can save. In this case, I'm saving to my Z drive. If you are saving as a shape file, select that. If you are saving within a database, as I am this time, I will click inside my Home Depot database and I will call this new store layer. Click Save, click OK, and the export process will begin. Do you want to add the exported layer? Yes. In a moment, a new layer will appear. I'm going to bring the new layer up to the top. I clicked on Show by Layer. I'm going to drive the new store layer up, and I will make these circles big and green so that they're easy to see. The next thing, in order to add a new store, and there are a number of ways of doing this, is to right click here and make sure that the editor tool is available to you. Once you see this toolbar here, this is the editor tool. Right click and click Start Editing. It's going to ask you which layer do you want to edit, and in our case we want to edit the new store layer. Click OK. It tells us we have some problems with these layers, but we're not editing them, so that's okay. Click OK, and I'm going to turn on my purchasing power Thiessen polygon layer that I used before, and I'm going to decide where to put a new store. Definitely not here because there's already too many stores, but perhaps one down here somewhere near the 101 highway or Ventura Boulevard. I'm going to go ahead and turn this layer off. I want to select one of the stores, and I'm going to right click and copy. If I open my attribute table first here, notice that there are 13 stores and number 9 is highlighted. Now when I press Control V for paste, it asks me where do I want to put this new layer. I want to put it in a new store layer. I'll click OK, and if I open my new store layer, now I have both point 9 here at 7870 Van Nuys Boulevard and its copy here again it's on Van Nuys, but I'm going to give it a new address: 1234 Ventura Boulevard, and we'll say this is in Reseda. I don't know exactly where it is. I can close this out, but notice that the X is still activated, and if I want to move it down here to Reseda Boulevard somewhere, all I have to do is just click and drag it, and there the new one appears. And that's the easiest way I know to do this. Click Save and click Stop Editing, and you have baked this in to your layer. If you want to just get crazy here, you can click on the Arc toolbox, and from the Analysis and Proximity tools, create Thiessen polygons. Again, note that you want to do that on your new store layer, and save it somewhere that you will be able to find it, perhaps like your Z drive. new store Thiessen is what I'll call it. Click Save. Click OK. Allow the software to run. And a new layer of Thiessen polygons have arrived. I'm going to make it hollow and give myself a visible outline width. I'll turn on my new Thiessen layer and my old Thiessen layer, and you can see how this new store has cannibalized some of the trade area of these three stores here in the central part of the valley. We can then run additional tests on this new Thiessen layer in which we join it to data from our census tracts to get a better idea of how this store would compete versus the other. And that concludes this video tutorial about Thiessen polygons and adding new point data to a layer.